Hey, it's Amy from the Joy Club in my car again. Um, Hopefully, I've already posted a video before this one that I filmed today. It's Halloween. Happy Halloween. So, I filmed a video, a reading. I got a message from the ancestors this morning, and I wanted to share it on my channel and pull some cards to get more of a message. And oh my gosh, it was such a struggle for me. It might not be apparent in the video, and so that's why I'm making this video now, because I wasn't going to post the video. After I finished, I'm like, oh, that was terrible. And I just left my house to go run some errands. That's what I do on Fridays, run any errands I have, and it's Friday again. And I thought, when I get there to the parking lot, let me just look at the video and just see how awful it was. So I watched the video and I was like, it's fine. It's fine. I know I still have a ways to go. Just delivering readings, like card readings, I know I have a ways to go for whatever reason. I don't know. I've been reading cards for years and I still just, I don't know what it is. I feel like I am not as connected to spirit as I want to be, or like I am when I'm reading for myself, when I'm on video. And I guess it kind of makes sense, like you're on camera and it just takes a while to get comfortable with that. So like I'm new to YouTube and I'm new to filming my videos, although I do sometimes do readings for like clients over Zoom. I'll do a Zoom reading. I've done them recorded, I've done them live. And I guess when I do the recorded readings, I do still feel, I don't want to say nervous, but as somebody who has dealt with social anxiety for a long time, for most of my life, and I like to think that I'm mostly over that, or I've at least gotten a lot better and not feeling so anxious in social situations. That really is not an issue for me anymore, but there's still some kind of vestiges of just being on camera. And the funny thing is, like right now, I don't really feel as like self-conscious, or I don't know, like I said, like if it's nervousness or what it is, but I think what it probably is, it's the pressure to deliver something of quality. That's what it is. So like when I film these videos, like in my car, and I'm just talking, and I hope it ends up being this way when I'm channeling in the moment, where I don't feel any pressure. For one thing, I know I don't have to post this video, which is the same thing for the recorded readings I'm doing. Well, if I'm doing them for a client, I have to post them. I don't know why I just reminded myself of that. But like the ones I'm posting for my channel, I don't have to post them if I think they're really awful. But I guess I want to post them, so I'm hoping that the video is good and I'm happy with it and I'm going to post it. So there is that like pressure to deliver something that people want to watch. And on the video, I even mentioned it in the beginning that I've lost my train of thought. Oh, when I read cards, I typically, like when I'm reading for myself, I just take jumpers. So that means that I can sometimes be shuffling for like a minute or two. And that doesn't sound long, but I mean, that is long when you are just shuffling cards. And as a viewer, you're just watching the person shuffle cards, like get to it already. And I just feel this pressure of people saying that. And it's, there's always a pressure on just people in general, no matter what you're doing, worrying about the judgment of others, right? This is something that we deal with as humans, and one of our biggest challenges in sharing ourselves and being our true authentic selves is forgetting about others' opinions and all of that, and just really just focusing on what you want to do, what you want to say, what you want to be, and who you want to be. and just totally forgetting about like the judgment of others. So it's just a process that we have to get through. Oh, there's something else I wanted to say about that, about judgment. And there's also the lesson for us, like not judging others. And, you know, when we're aware of this, then we can do something about that. Like when you're so perceptive, and I think this is especially true for empaths and highly sensitive people, we're so aware of others. Like I think being an empath, like our energy field is just so open, and we just absorb the feelings of other people, and just I think even telepathically we can pick up on maybe not their exact specific, you know, thoughts, like all the random thoughts, but you just know, like when somebody is thinking something about you. And sure, a lot of it's probably projection and just making assumptions about people and based on our own struggles with self-worth and all of that, for sure. But there definitely is something, I think, to be said about being an empath, and just, you can walk into a room. I think this also fed into my social anxiety, is I could walk into a room and I'm like feeling everybody's energy and feeling everybody's like almost like thoughts and their vibration, just all of it. And, you know, it becomes overwhelming. And I'm kind of losing my train of thought with this, but like showing up on video and how difficult it can be. And I know I'm not the only one out there. I've like seen people say in other like comments on other people's channels, like they want to start a channel too, and they're afraid to, and it's hard to put yourself out there. And for some people it's not, but for many of us it is. And I think especially, again, if you're in this work, if you're doing any kind of spiritual work that you want to share with others, whether it's messages from spirit or just you know, tarot readings, that sort of thing, divination, you are probably a very sensitive person, and you just feel everyone, and it's hard to kind of separate yourself from that so you can show up and not feel like you're being watched. Oh, and this is another thing that I have a little bit of a little struggle with. And sorry, I'm trying to figure out this camera. I need to get a thing for my car. Now that I'm doing videos from my car, I need to get a thing to put my phone on so I'm not holding it. But my husband just moved his office to the room right next to where my office is in our house. And so today I was like, I'm going to film a video, so I'm going to shut your office door and shut my office door, but we can still hear each other. Like when he's on the phone with work, I can hear him through the doors being closed and through the walls. I can't hear what he's saying, but I can hear him talking. And I think that is like energetically bothering me. Like I feel like he's, not that he's listening or eavesdropping, but I just feel like I'm being like watched. And this is just something that I need to get over. It's like multi-layered. I've always had this issue with, I don't know if it's, I feel like it's not a self-worth thing, because I think everybody is worthy and perfect exactly as they are. But maybe it's easier to think that about others than it is about ourselves. But I just feel like this just comes from self-awareness. Like I recognize that I feel like I'm being judged on some level. And I know this is a common human thing. And you would think if you're aware of it and you understand, like, hey, you know, everybody should show up how they want to, like just being authentic, and it's good. And I love seeing that in other people. So other people probably want to see me that way also. And they really aren't judging the way you think that they're judging. Yet that feeling though, that is behind why I don't feel super comfortable doing these videos. It's still there, even though I have the self-awareness. So I don't know at what point that feeling goes away. I feel like it doesn't. I feel like maybe it's just not going to. Like they say, like the fear, like you'll hear like celebrities say that like their fear of getting on before they go on stage never goes away. Their fear in auditions, that sort of thing, never really goes away. You just show up and do things anyway. So I know that that is good advice, and Spirit has been telling me that for a long time, and like I felt like Spirit really wanted me to start sharing my videos, my readings, my channelings, all of that. So I set up my channel a year ago. It was October of 2024, I think. If you go into the About section on my video, my channel, I think it's, it shows the date when the channel was started. I think it was October of last year. And it took me until August of this year to start my channel. Like, that's ridiculous. But I just could not get myself to do it. I did do some practice videos. I kept trying to show up for myself. But it has taken so much self-work and just growth this year. This year especially has been like one of my most difficult years in recent times. Maybe overall, I think especially because I've just shown up for myself and made myself face certain things, and I had to go through certain things that I didn't prepare for or didn't anticipate at all, that were extremely difficult, that I know were extremely impactful for me moving forward. Like, I think I cleared some karma this year big time, and it was right after that I'm like, okay, I have got to start this channel. So that was in August when I started my channel. So okay, so I'm starting to ramble. It's been 12 minutes. Hopefully I've covered some things that I've just been wanting to share, and I think I'm going to go ahead and post that video, and I know they're going to get better, and I'm like, maybe I should just wait until I'm better. But there's something about actually posting things, because I did videos back in the spring, like tarot readings, that I'd never posted, and because I wasn't happy with them. And I'm like, I just got to keep practicing and practicing, and I've been practicing, and there's something different about actually like posting them and putting them out there and being willing to maybe be criticized, or just feeling like there could be criticism, that just does something to elevate your strength in yourself, your belief in yourself, and your just ability to just show up as you are, when you actually show up as you are, and you show up and you publish the videos versus just practicing all the time. So I hope this message is reaching someone here today that needs to hear this message. Yeah, I'll just leave that here. Thank you so much. Happy Halloween. Have fun. Be safe. And I'll see you soon.